Hello everybody, and welcome to Storm Reads, and it's time for a reading vlog. Hi everybody, so today is Sunday, December 7th, and before I chat a little bit about that, I'm going to let you see how December 6th went. Hello everybody, and welcome to day 6. And so, what do we have in day 6 for Heart for Christmas by Sophie Jomain? Finally, she did something fun. Augustine wanted her to go with him and help kind of teach the young ones, because he's a ski instructor and he's teaching like some little kids. So they'd be like on like the bunny slopes and everything like that. So it wasn't going to be like too hectic for her or anything like that. And she did. She finally broke down, and her dad was right. She needs to try to do something fun, and so she finally did. Thank goodness, because I was starting to get real annoyed. So hopefully, maybe from here on out, maybe she'll start branching out a little bit. I don't expect her to automatically decide to do like a ton of fun things, but maybe this is the start and she will do something fun going forward. Day 6 for 25 Days by Per Jacobson has us back with Beth, her point of view, and after the things that happened in the last chapter, she is happy to know that the stocking wasn't back up, and so there's been no like stocking delivery thing, and it seems like everything was going okay. The snow was starting to melt, and maybe they will have a day of peace and have fun, and things will be okay. Except she sees like a light out in the woods, and it looks like the same one that she had seen before when there was somebody watching them. So that's all we have for that one. They're both going good, but I will say that I am liking day 25 a lot better than Heart for Christmas. Even though I feel like it's like you're just creeping slowly with each chapter with day 25 to the lead up of like what's going to be revealed and what's going to happen. There's a lot more of a tension build towards what's going to happen with that book, opposed to me just getting aggravated at the main character in this one because she won't do anything. So I don't remember how much I talked about what I was reading yesterday, but I will just quickly mention that I have started 92 Pacific Boulevard, and I'm making my way through that. I think I have about 3 hours left on audio for that one, and I will have it finished up. And I did start December Market by Rayanne Thane, and I believe I'm about 12 to 13% into that one, and it's going really good. I'm really liking the characters. They're a lot of fun, and I will probably talk more about them tomorrow. So, you would have seen on December 6th that I made cookies, and that is because today at church, our new church that we've been going to is having a Christmas lunch, and it's going to be soups, salads, and desserts. They decided, since everybody's probably tired of like the turkeys and the hams and stuff like that, that they would do something different, and so that's what they're having. And so I decided that I should try to participate, and so I made my pumpkin cookies that I normally make for the holidays, and I'm going to be taking some of those. So that's what I did last night. While doing that last night, I did finish 92 Pacific Boulevard by Debbie Maycomer. So this is the 9th book in the Cedar Cove series, and it was really good. It's so easy to jump right back into them. It doesn't take, even though there's so many characters, for me, it just doesn't seem like it takes long before I'm remembering everybody in the series and everything. Now, there was this one thing about Mac and Mary Jo that I don't know anything about really. And I think that's because it was in a novella. There was a Christmas novella before this one. And I don't normally do the novellas. But when I noticed that there was a Christmas novella before number 9, I looked at it and it looked like how Mary Jo and Mac had actually met and everything, because he was the one that helped like deliver her baby. And so if I can find that one on audio, I might listen to it just to get the background, but I don't really need it now that I know pretty much the story anyway because of this story. But there's a lot of different characters that you follow along in all of Cedar Cove. I mean, we have, like in this one, we have Olivia with her health problems and things that are going. And she's like one of the very big main staples, and so you got to follow along with that. And you have her mother, Charlotte, and everything. And then you've got Grace and her husband. And you just got all of them that you're following along from the very first book and the relationship with them all the way through. There's always a main relationship that it's kind of concentrating on, although I felt like number 9 really had a lot of relationships that they were really working on, but there was the main one between Troy and Faith that you've gotten to know to the lead up to this one. And like when I realized that excuse me, when I realized the address for Mary Jo, I was like, oh, now I know who the couple is for number 10. Because the number was 1023 Evergreen or something like that. So I know that's going to be number 10. So we will get some resolution with that among all the other relationships and things that are going on. So if you like a series that's full of a lot of lovable characters and that you get to follow them all the way through the series. You don't just get that one book dedicated to them, but you get to know what's happening with them through all of the books. Then I think you would enjoy Cedar Cove. It's very small town, just cozy to me, and I really like it. I only have 3 left to finish out the series, so maybe I will work on that next year. I need to finish the series, because then I would like to start, I think it's the Rose Harbor series. That's a spin-off from Cedar Cove. And that's all that I finished, I think. I haven't worked on my Day 7 books yet, so I will update you later with the chapters for that. I got behind with everything that I was doing yesterday and making the cookies. Everybody coming in for just a small little chit chat before live with Tiffany. It's about 2:41. I have not really read a whole lot of anything yet, so I have read one of my advents. So I've read the chapter for 25 Days by Per Jacobson, and this finds us back with Abby, the older daughter. And something really bad happened. The stalking is back, and something bad happened. She's watching her father's reaction to things, and she knows that whenever he's telling them that it's nothing, that he's lying, he's ready to go. He's wanting the Mother's telling them all they need to get things going, they need to get packed up. They were leaving. Then they were trying to leave and the car won't start. And so now they're called the guy who has lent them this house, or rented them out the house, and he's supposed to be coming to get them. But meantime, they're stuck there and they do not want to be stuck there. And that's pretty much the gist of that. There was some people won't like what happened because it involved animals. I'll just say that. It was sad. But I had a feeling that that was going to happen eventually. So I was prepared. Not a dog or anything like that. I get more upset when it's a dog. But I did know that something was going to happen and everything. And so, yeah, they're just wanting to leave. So just be warned. I mean, if you do want to read this, that, you might get upset about animal thing. And that's pretty much everything that I've read so far today. I haven't even listened to anything, but I am listening to The December Market by Rayanne Thane. I don't think I mentioned that earlier. And I don't know how far I am in it, but I am enjoying it. It is about, I have lost the main character's name. Yeah, I can't remember the lady's name, but she is the granddaughter of Birdie. I think that's what her name is, which is an older lady that you met in the first one, because she's in this retirement home, and you meet somebody else that was in the retirement home in the first one, and the guy in this one is a fireman, and his grandfather is in the retirement home. And then he has also moved like next door to the main character, female, and everything. And he has a little boy. Is it a little boy? I think it's a little boy. He has a kid, anyway. And I think it's a little boy. And everything. And he's a little bit on the fence about relationships right now and everything. It's just him and the kid, and he's had kind of a bad deal with women and everything. And so, yeah, I think it'll end up being really cute. And that's pretty much it. I got some mail today. It's really light. I have no clue what is in here, so I thought I would open it up now. Kind of opened it a little bit in hopes that I could get into it. Dad was like, "It feels like air." Okay. Normally, on the outside, it says, like, who it's from and all that kind of stuff, which I know who it's from, but I just thought it would say on the outside. Maybe it's on the inside. I like it. It's so cute. It says, "This is my book reading book cover," and it has other things. It says, like, reading takes you on a great adventure. Books are a mirror to the soul. Peace, love, books. It's all different kinds of book sayings and everything. And so, and it's got a little zipper, so it's to hold your books in. I like it. I like it. Thank you. You know who you are. I won't say, because I can't remember if you don't mind or not. So, I just won't say. But anyway, this is a really cool. Thank you. And it's so pretty. These are my colors. I love fall colors. This is like fall colors and things. This is what it is. Those are my colors. See? fall colors. So yeah, that's really cool. And so that's pretty much all I have for right now. And hopefully I'll get some reading done on Tiffany's Sprints and I can come back and do a last clip of this reading vlog. Hey everybody, coming back to finish up the reading vlog. I finally had a chance to do chapter 7 for today in Heart for Christmas. I think finally she's starting to see that she needs to kind of live her life a little bit and do some things. Her mom showed up. She got really mad because her mom was, you know, being that overprotective. You can definitely tell that her mom has been like so hovering and overprotective and everything that's probably what has affected her this whole time, and being there with her dad and some others around her age and things. I think, you know, she's kind of letting herself be a little bit more loose and having a little bit of fun. So hopefully from here on out, maybe she's going to open up and, you know, get out there a little bit more, and I won't be quite as annoyed at her as normal. So that chapter wasn't too bad. I have listened to a little bit more of the December Market by Ray Anthony. I'm 27% into that. So that one's going pretty good. And so yeah, that's pretty much been my reading and everything, because I made a video and I've been working on editing that, and I have some other things to edit. So I haven't really had a whole lot of reading time today. But anyway, it's been a good day. And so I hope you guys are having a great day, and if you've done anything fun over the weekend, you should let me know down in the comments. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye!